Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on the analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this only to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a weekly chart of natural gas futures. Here I find that the natural gas futures have been currently repeating the moves what we have seen here during the year 2018. So in a weekly chart here you can see that how the natural gas futures started went uptrend from the levels of $3.464 in 2018, and once again the same uptrend started in June 2021 from the same levels, and currently here you can see that how the natural gas futures found consolidation amid this bullish flag and finally found a breakout in July 2021 and entered inside this super volatile zone where the natural gas futures could test the peak of this season. So friends, here you can see that how we have seen an extremely volatile move during the last week when the natural gas futures have already tested a high at the levels of $4.189 and a low at the levels of $3.851. But during this week, the natural gas futures have shown a strong upward move, well back up to the levels of $4.199 and currently trading at the levels of $4.178. So today is an important day because we are going to have weekly inventory after 1 hour 30 minutes from now. So here I would like to tell you that this is a live chart. As you know that I've already explained these moves in my last video. So here we'll have to see that what could be the next move after the announcement of today's inventory. So here I would like to show you that how the natural gas futures could behave on the announcement of inventory. So here I would like to show you that the injection levels during the past few weeks, as you can see that during the week of July 1st, injection level was 36 billion cubic feet, and on July 8th, this was mere 60 billion cubic feet. Once again, the injection levels started to go approx 50 billion cubic feet during these weeks, but on July 29th, we have seen an injection of mere 36 billion cubic feet, whereas the expectation was for 43 billion cubic feet. At this time, forecast is for 20 billion cubic feet, but I find that this injection could be much lesser than the expected level, which could result in a sharp volatile move after the announcement of these levels. So today at 10:30 a.m. we are going to have this announcement. So for this I would like to show you the current moves in a 15-minute time frame. So here in the 15-minute time frame, I have defined some zones where the natural gas futures could test and finally take a decisive move for a weekly closing. So here I've defined some zones in a 15-minute time frame. So here this will be my consolidation zone. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been moving at 9:15 a.m. today. So friends, here this is my first uptrend zone where we have already tested the major decisive point. So friends, here I would like to tell you that in my last video I explained the importance of the level of $4.118, and I exclusively explained that how this level is a very decisive level above the psychological support at $4. So how this level seems to be very decisive. So friends, here my first uptrend zone will be here where the natural gas futures have already tested the lower end of this first uptrend zone and looks ready to find a breakout above the upper end of this uptrend zone before the announcement of inventory. So here we are going to have this week's inventory levels, and finally a move after the announcement of weekly inventory will define the further direction moves of natural gas futures, where my second uptrend zone for this uptrend will be this one, and third uptrend zone will be this one, which will be a super uptrend zone. And I find that if we find a breakout move well inside this second uptrend zone, the natural gas futures could try to sustain well above the levels of 4.303 in today's move. And I find that we could definitely see a weekly closing above the levels of $4.4, and here I find that if the natural gas futures find a system move well above the levels of 4.352 after the announcement of today's inventory, we'll see a breakout move where the natural gas futures could enter amid this third uptrend zone, which is currently well above the levels of 4.468. So friends, here I find that the natural gas futures could try to maintain this uptrend zone up to this weekly closing, where the weekly closing could be above the levels of 4.7. So friends, this move could be very volatile move. After today's inventory, the natural gas futures could take a decisive move. Undoubtedly, the natural gas futures could behave very indecisively after the announcement of today's inventory. But on the other hand, I find that if the natural gas futures are not able to hold amid this fast uptrend zone after the announcement of inventory and find a bid down below the levels of 4.118, we'll see the net gas to enter inside this consolidation zone. Friends, this is my consolidation base where the natural gas futures could consolidate up to this weekly closing in case if the natural gas futures find entry amid this zone, which is currently from the levels of 4.106 to 4.041. And here I would like to tell you that if the natural gas futures find a sharp downward move after the announcement of inventory and find a bid down below this consolidation base here, I would prefer to wait for a while and see that whether the natural gas futures find a system move well inside this fresh buying zone, which is currently from the levels of 3.916 to 3.970. So friends, here I would prefer to go long with a stop loss at the levels of 3.688. So friends, here I find that shortly we will see the natural gas futures to take a decisive move after the announcement of today's inventory. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.